Hi there, I'm Champion Trader Kevin Davey, and today I want to talk about trading potential with algos. So let's get started. Okay, in today's video, I want to talk about trading potential. And what do I mean when I say that? Well, the way I define potential with the algo strategy is I've done enough testing to think that maybe, just maybe, this system, the strategy has merit and can be used. And the reason this came up was because if you've watched some previous videos of mine, I've been testing some various entries. The playlist will pop up soon. You can go and listen to all those. But in the meantime, what I had done in those videos originally was I'd shown the potential over the last 2 years, which strategies worked over the last 2 years. And a couple listeners, subscribers, said, hey, I'd like to see what it looks like over the last 15 years or so. So I came up with this video just to show you on the last 5 entries I've looked at what the potential was. So previously, like I said, I just showed the 2-year potential really. And I normally test about 50 different markets, both US and European futures markets. And I also do a lot of different bar sizes, usually like 6 different bar sizes from daily down to say 60 minutes, sometimes even less. So there's a lot of combinations there that potentially could work with a strategy. And so that's kind of what I want to show you today. And here are the entries that I'm going to be looking at. Like I said, there's already a video that I created on each one of these, so you can go and look at my YouTube channel and find out which ones had potential. And what I've summarized here are the market and bar combinations. That's this third column over. And what that means is, let's say a strategy worked good the last 2 years on crude oil 60-minute bars. Well, that would be one combination. Let's say it also worked with 120-minute bars with crude oil. That would be a second combination. Let's say it worked with gold daily bars. That would be a third, and so on. So it's a combinations of markets and bar combinations, how many worked over the last 2 years. Then the column next to it are the number of markets, just the number of markets. So as long as it worked with one crude oil, that would count as one market. And you kind of get an idea of what works in a lot of different markets, what works in only some markets. So for example, strategy number 1, the Bollinger strategy with momentum, that only worked on 13 different markets. And when you looked at the combination, 18 combinations of markets and bar sizes. Where if you look at entry number 4, the moving average with pullback, you got 133 combinations in 49 different markets. So on some bar size that I tested, the moving average worked on almost every single market. So that's kind of neat. Now what I'm going to add is what looks good over the past 15 years. Okay? And that's because you as subscribers told me in the comments and emails I got that you wanted more. Hey, 2 years is nice to know the last 2 years that something worked, but you wanted more. And the question that came up a bunch of times was, what's the potential over the last 15 years? So here it is. This is with walk forward. So these are what I call high potential systems. And it's the column over at the right, highlighted with the green box. And you can see when you look at that, Bollinger's, for example, 36 different combinations worked over that time period. That's a lot. And it's a lot more than just the 2 years. So what's that telling you? It's saying over the last 2 years, maybe Bollinger Bands haven't been that good, but over the long haul, over 15 years, a lot more of them are good. And so you can see some strategies like the breakout strategy. Hey, there were only 4 market combinations that actually did good over a 15-year period. So that seems pretty reasonable because breakouts have good times and bad times. But over that 15 years, it's hard for breakout strategies to perform well over that extended period of time. So this data gives you an idea of what kind of strategies you might want to test first, because you want to test the ones with high potential. So if I was just starting out testing, I'd be doing the Bollinger Band, I'd be doing the moving average with pullback. Those would be the ones where I'd probably most likely find a good strategy out of these 5. Now, I'm going to be doing future videos with a lot other entries, and so we'll see. Can something beat these? Probably, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So again, my testing is just showing where certain ideas might be working. It's the high potential. It doesn't mean these are strategies you can go and trade. There's still other steps you have to do. You have to test things for yourself, for one. I always tell people, hey, you can take what I've done, but verify it yourself. Don't take anybody's word for anything, including myself. So you really have to do some more work with it. You have to do Monte Carlo testing, real-time verification. You have to see if it fits in your portfolio. A lot of different things. Those are all things I teach in my Strategy Factory course. If you're interested, go to my website. There's plenty of information on that. It's an award-winning trading school. I work with you one-on-one, and we'll get you going with algo strategies. All right, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and leave a comment. I just told you the reason I created this video was based on comments I got from people. So leave a comment, ask a question, make a request. I'll respond to all legitimate comments. The spam ones, they're gone. But if you got a legitimate comment, you can be sure I'll read it and I'll answer it. I'm Champion Trader Kevin Davey. Have a great day.